you and me are going to do this together. Doom scrolling Twitteroonies. First up, we have a quote here from Binance CZ, my friend. Wow, even the guy who owns the biggest and best exchange says decentralized exchanges are better than CEX. If you remember, friends, I remember this clip. I made a full video on CZ's interview as well when he just got out of jail
we
here.
invest very heavily in decentralized exchanges, the DEX perps, the decentralized...
So this is CZ as well. He basically says, here's Farouk. I think it's Farouk. I forgot his gentle sir's name. So Binance says, everyone's known, friends. They've always been bullish on DEXs. Everybody does. CZ, that's why, friends, a lot of Binance's holdings, they will hold a lot of ICOs and DEXs. They don't sell anything. They just hold everything because they know eventually someone's going to take them over with a DEX. That's what they do. It's very strategic. So while you're first place, you don't sell the other stuff. Holding long on everything else is your hedge against your competition. So they literally just buy everything that appears. In case they grow so big, they own a big stake in it. Okay? A lot of governments do this as well, friends. That's what America does. Yeah, America will install America-friendly leaders and presidents in different countries, so they make sure that they respect the US dollar. So they go, hey, just in case another guy's country tries to lead a revolution or anything, because you never know, a country might just strike rich with a lot of oil. And if they have oil, they can make their own currency, and it will just be another competitor to the US dollar. You know, so this is a very common thing, what you know, in monopolies and stuff, and how the world works when it comes to these. Check this out. $230 million worth of crypto longs were liquidated in the past hour today. Okay, so we're just seeing, yeah, unfortunately, some poopy price action that's happened earlier today and continuing to poop on around. What can we really do? We're still waiting for the racist and now anti-Semitic racist Russell 2000. President Trump gives a speech. They gave a heartfelt speech, I think, for Charlie Kirk. That was Erica Kirk, his wife. And then people were saying, it's interesting, that Trump finished the speech last. He went like off script, started speaking about autism, and I think the media, just like, it was kind of like, she was like crying and stuff. I think it was like just people just said that the vibe was totally shifted. Link Toad, the bottom is in for ChainLink. Time for up-only season. Yeah, man, I hope this piece of trash stops being a piece of filthy garbage. Piece of trash, ChainLink's $22. The business cycle's taken forever, friends. You know what I mean? We're still waiting forever. Mario, POV, you missed the 100x. Yeah, man, here it is. And Sir Nathaniel the dog, Exodus. Right, so this is the Exodus. Activate Exodus mode. Remember, I made videos earlier for you today on PulseChain, PDI, Layer 2 updates, all of the prophecies and everything. It's going to be wonderful to see that these things, hopefully one day, at some point before the century's over, these things actually start to go up. Richard Hart, no. In scripture, the number is 144,000. We are working on the same premise. The number means the number of PDI, PulseX, PulseHex needed to back the peg. The reason the price keeps going down is because the pioneers need to keep adding to the number until the number is in. That number could be 90% of the entire supply. So remember, we're witnessing on PulseChain as well. We have the PulseChain Pioneer Vaults. Some people say it's all totally random. I don't think it's random. I'm still longing and believing. Hopefully it all plays out good. The White House has tweeted, the ass nation failed in his quest because Charlie's message has not been silenced. It's now bigger and better and stronger than before. And it's not even close. This is from President Trump. When I'm just gonna, friends, open up this tweet. Let's see what the people are saying. Here we go. Messages. It failed. Here we're having out Charlie Kirk and Jesus as well. Here we go, Charlie Kirk. The DOJ should immediately move to unseal all the Epstein files. Every file should be released to the public. Some people speculate. We think he actually got that. Here it is. Here he gets. Now, say it was all a Democrat hoax. And then Donald Trump says it and everyone starts laughing. So, friends, I don't know who these people are. If you're familiar with American politics, I'm gonna guess there's some sort of Israeli-backed AI pack people out here. Erica Kirks forgives her husband. Here we have Bibi Netanyahu. Why did Charlie Kirk U-turn on the Epstein files? Funny. Charlie's message. Release the Epstein files. There There we go, friends. So like, all of these comments with everyone out here, there's a common theme, with these posts. The American public really go hard. They think a lot of the politicians are compromised by Israel, the ice cream cabal, Trump, friends. All the meme pictures are Trump and Bibi, Trump on a dog leash, and Bibi Netanyahu, Israel PM controlling him, popularity and stuff. You could tell there's a big shift in a lot of these and things out here. But remember, friends, that's why we built crypto. Let's play some angel music to remind everybody, okay? These are going to keep happening. Yeah? It's going to keep happening, friends. We know. You give people power, they keep slapping around their power. Okay? You give them money, you give them guns and weapons and control, admin keys. They keep using the power. We know this. That's why crypto, we made everything public, open source. There's a public ledger. Everybody can see where money's going. Right? We can see all these actions. That's why we built it. We know they're lying about the money supply. Crypto is literally, its biggest product market fit is the government keeps lying. Okay? The biggest government con, and also, friends, this goes to thousands of years. The biggest con is from the slave owners. The biggest con is they want you to believe that the money supply going up has no correlation to inflation. Completely wrong. It is. There's just a delay effect. But they just keep telling people, oh, all the science says there's none. Complete bullocks. Because they have every incentive to print a lot of money. Okay, they print a lot of money for themselves and they tell you the inflation's 2 or 3%. Load of bullshit. The inflation's 7% per year. Higher in like some food items, right? That's why crypto has value. People are going to keep being corrupt over time. Here we have Travis. Time for an Ethereum Jewish prank before all-time highs. So we have the wedge here of Ethereum. Remember, we thought, friends, Ethereum's being very anti-Semitic right now itself. We thought it was going to just go up because we hit the box of friendship. But now maybe we have like a fake out where these things go down. Or we're just doing squiggly lines all the way back down here. Do you remember, friends? I think this price, Travis, I think that price liquidates that whale who lost $40 million and now he's leveraged long on Ethereum trying to make it all back. I think if we go down there, we actually liquidate him. Here we have Arthur Gaze. Need to pay my deposit on the new Ferrari 849. So Arthur Hayes sold 100% of his Hyperliquid for $5 million, and I made a video just reiterating that Arthur Hayes is a gay bear. Arthur Gaze. Yeah, man. So, you know, it could be something to do with the Binance Aster that has appeared out here. Altcoin Sherpa, kind of feels like major altcoins are at a bounce or die spot. I mean, the friends, I literally say this every second day, bro. Bounce or die, bounce or die, bounce or die. Literally, it's just, yeah. These people are really, really short term. They remind me of Arthur Gaze, where they're like, oh, I'm so bullish, guys. And then one red daily candle. Oh, I don't like how that closed. I gotta click out. You know. Here we have Binance CZ. Dumb question about X. My followers grew quickly from 9 million to 10 million in the bear market. Then it slowed to halt at 10 million, even in a bull market. Followers grew fast in previous bull markets. Lost correlation. Is this normal or something's wrong with X? Am I being too KOL? Miles. Twitter has been aggressive with removing bots and spam accounts. Yeah. So, yeah, it is interesting. You know, Binance and the numbers. And we haven't added new people to crypto, man. You can tell by the business cycle. We have not added many new people to crypto. We just have people who cheated the bottom of their existing bags, and now they've gone and rugged and pump fun. Shout out to Mr. HexJamHex. We do love and appreciate your wonderful gift to the world. A new marketing piece has just been released for the Asian market. Do you think it will have an impact? Ooh. Please don't ruin it. Please don't ruin it. Please don't ruin it. Is he going to ruin it? See, friends, this type of stuff, they're doing it for free and entertainment. Now people slap a camera for streaming on Pump Fun, and they're like, oh, give me money for this. You know, and people are like, no, bro. People do like random dumb shit for free all the time. Why do you want us to give you money now? That's essentially why the Solana homoerotic trunches keep dropping in numbers. Wando, crypto natives going back to work tomorrow. Would you like fries with that? Yeah. Yeah. You know. Miles again changing his opinion. Friends, these people literally change their opinions literally every 15 minutes. They don't believe in anything, Habib. And that's okay, dude. I know you're not cut out for it, but like, come on, man. Miles, the Binance Aster chart looks like it got hit by an asteroid. By the dip. Is that why it's called Aster? Asteroid? Has in hemorrhoids? Aster. Yeah, it's just a normal retracement. 30% down. Let's see if everyone believes in it. Let's see what happens. He have another chart pass by. Is Wando my friend or not? No. Fearful when the Bitcoin rainbow chart says to buy and on. So this is the Bitcoin rainbow chart. It's just a log growth. We're pretty much here. In each cycle, we go down a color. So we used to be off the charts, then red, and then we hit the orange. Now, if we hit the yellow, where would yellow be? It's very hard to see because it's a log. It's anywhere from 250 to 400K, depending if we hit the yellow here. And just to let you know, we had to add this purple color because we broke below the rainbow. That's how bad it was on the FTX collapse. We literally had to add a color to the downside. I'll give you a like there. You know what I mean? Sweet. Binance CZ. BNB also hit a new all-time high. We didn't talked about it until now. Ha ha ha. It's just, yeah, good on you, man. Can we get more all-time highs for stuff? Here we have Kyle Chassé retweeting him. The bull market hasn't even started yet. I hope so, sir. I really hope so. I feel like it. The business cycle hasn't really cranked on yet. Yeah, so we'll see. Here we have DeFi Trixie. Don't you love winning? So this is a comparison of PulseChain to other chains. So this is from day 860. Now, as you can see, PulseChain is through the floor in terms of how trash it is, in terms of price performance. It's down 87% after 860 days. So, yeah, you literally got murdered. And everything else was up 12x, 39x, 22x, 90x for Luna. Luna, right? Phantom was 91x. Phantom is 20x. Cello was a 2x. That's how you read the percentages, right? And then you have PulseChain down 87%. So welcome to life, man. I'm gonna keep holding. If you don't like it, click sell. Thank you, sir. We got some Charlie Sheen as well. Winning, Tiger Blood winning. Oh, man, we got one of the OG memes, you know what I mean? Back when you understand the power of memes. He's Carly. It would be a great time for those digital asset treasuries to start buying again. He's obviously making a joke because everything's starting to nuke in real time and prices aren't going up. And everyone's like, can we start getting some of that Wall Street money now? Yeah, Cardano will never integrate for ChainLink for Cardano holders. Why he's making that joke, friends? Because I like this noise. Because, friends, Charles Hoskinson in 2021, he said, screw ChainLink. We don't need them. We'll make our own Oracle. But now they have to pivot if they want to be relevant to ChainLink. Okay. Marcus Saylor, in 2022, if you're going to invest in Bitcoin, a short-term horizon is 4 years. A mid-term is 10 years. And the right time is forever. Well done.
Right. And
so this is Marco Chad Saylor. This is in 2022 bear market, friends, as things are going down. So it's great. How long am I right now? Glad you asked. This is what's his name again, friends? I think he was a corn star, a person who indulged in fornication with other adults on camera. Here we have some UFO law. All scientific articles should be free and accessible to everyone. Yeah, but not going to happen. Okay, there is absolutely no way the world power, deep state, America, they are not going to give free energy science equations to like all these other countries who America needs to hold the US dollar to maintain a bid. No freaking way, man. Because then they will sever away from the US dollar, make their own currencies, have own free energy, and then they don't need to have anything to do and hold the US dollar, which means whenever America prints, it just goes straight inflationary, and it becomes a very big problem if you want to maintain power, doesn't it? That's why they're never going to do that. Here we have Nichols Fuentes saying incel stuff. Nick, I pray that you find the wife of your dreams very soon.
Nick, I preached girl's prayer request that you find love gets rejected. Instead, may just God's will be done. Single is a vocation and allows for other pursuits to happen. Just think what we all keep repeating about Charlie.
It's really not your business, though. Like, why does... Whatever. I'm just not even...
Snail Farmer sent $33.
I love that, friend. That's kind of funny, friend. Like, he's just, yeah, he's such an, it's cute. It's such an incel. He's like, it's not your business, dude. What do you care? You know, Nichols, you got to learn something from me, brother. Let me show you how it's really done. Ha! The people want to see some nipple peggings. Which people? Don't know. They're out there. They're out there. They want to see you believe in something, right? All right, they want to see you believe in something. He already knows, by the way, friends. You know, he knows. It's just, yeah. Also interesting, friends. I do, look, he's on Rumble. I do upload to Rumble. The problem is I have so much content. They stopped. They stopped posting my videos. There's a button on Rumble. If you have a YouTube channel, it's like your safety backup. And yeah, I had so many videos, it stopped like 2 years ago. So I broke their system. You know, that's just it. You know, I broke Twitter. Twitter thought I was AI. I break everything. I literally, if you're not breaking stuff, you're not testing the limit. You know, so what are you doing here? Eating ice cream? Where's my invite? Where's my invite? I want chocolate and pistachio. Where's my ice cream? You know, the BitBoy. Shout out to Benny Boo Armstrong. A lot of lessons to learn from Benny Boo, friends. Gladly, he's in a better place. I've noticed as well, personally, don't get tripped out by this. I can tell you, it's a tiny bit of weight gain. So I think Ben's on meds now. Calm him down. Because, you know, friends, some people just like they're bipolar, where they get like really happy, really angry. And so what happens, friends, if you're bipolar, eventually you just can't be bothered dealing with it. So they're like, oh man, I don't want to feel the really down part as well. So they like probably compensate. Could be a bit of substances, could be a bit of drinking, could be a bit of excessive hyper gambling to make you feel something again. You know what I mean? And it becomes compulsive behavior. So, you know, we're not here to judge everybody. We pray that everyone does, you know, everyone's got their own challenges to go through. And yeah, everyone's got their own demons. You know what I mean? Everyone's got their own vices. You got to know yourself, especially in markets. We know that, friends. Everyone's got to know themselves. Like, but a lot of reasons why, I'm so popular and people come in, friends. I didn't do this just to be popular, but like people just can't believe how raw and honest I am. Because, friends, some people say, sorry, this thing is trash. I'm like, bro, have you been watching my videos? I've been calling these things trash for literally 2 years, brother. I've been waiting the whole day. I go, man, guess what? You can sit on the dunny and watch me. I've got to get in front of a camera and go, oh my gosh, I don't want to look at the light at the end of the tunnel. This is trash. You know, it's true though. The BitBoy. I'm not buying more crypto until the next dip. Also me. Sees green candle. That's it. FOMO. You know, we've all forgotten why we're here in the first place. Here we have Smiley Capital. Market participants were given a 6-hour notice. Some reply guys called me wrong. I suggest you brace for impact. Oh, look what he says. Soltember has concluded. Thanks for participating. I can't see. This is a very, very, very... he doesn't have the colored candles. They're like empty vessels. So, Soltember. Man, this is literally a freaking 10% move. Do you know that? This is Sol BTC. This is literally a freaking 10% move. So he confirms at top of this candle. It's not even. Oh, jeez. These leverage guys, man. God bless you, bro. You know what I mean? You want to get a bit of a stiffy over a 10% move. My gosh, dude. You know what I mean? Jeez. But you know what? They don't believe until the end, friends. Like, it's just they're not gonna. If these people had vision, they'd never be doing what they're doing. They literally, like I said, they're Apostle Thomas. They need to see me, just using Peter as the best example, because, like, you know, massive contrarian cult. They just need to see me go, hey, bro, I made dozens, thousands of hours of content with the thesis here. I yelled at you. I followed you. I made videos for you. You didn't listen. Why? We tried to help you. We tried to help you, bro. It's literally up from Peter from Gravestone Emoji Day, April 19th. If it just goes back to 3 cents, that's 113x return. Okay. You know what I mean? So that just like, because I know those numbers off by heart. And then, friends, just imagine the power of PulseChain doing that. Not only do you have me, you have Richard Hart talking, and he's got all the Bitcoin maxis listening and watching him. You know, they might hate him, but they watch and they pay attention. You know, friends, Sonny Decree, he made a video, then he deleted it. He made a video. He says Richard Hart is a very, very smart man, and then he deleted the video. I guess because Bitcoin maxis said, no, don't call him smart, don't. You know, so that's because Hex's price is down really, really low. He probably has regret for saying he's smart. You know, all it's going to take is the price to go up. This is the type of stuff that keeps us motivated in the day. The market is choosing PulseChain PDI as a superior stablecoin to Tether again today. PDI is up 10%, USDT down 0%. Do you like that, friends? For Tether, I always say it's down 0% every day. Down 0, down 0, down. Having fun here as well. Here we have TT from ChainLink. It's been nothing but years of long-term dumping, friend, with dog shit price action. Yeah, he's talking about ChainLink. You probably thought he was talking about PulseChain. No, man, everything's like that, friends. Everything. Here you have ZachXBT calling out Steam Network. You know, actually Steam, friends? We used to play Counter-Strike and stuff and all the game networks and everything. You clowns allow malware on your Steam platform that has resulted in $150,000 plus stolen from victims. A fake game has been available to download for more than a month. Whoa, this is very important, friends. Because people, man, this is extremely important. People have lost, they've been socially engineered on Steam. There are fake games. Look at this, Block Blasters. It's a fake game. If you download it, they install, oh, this is so bad, man. Urgent. Pump fun and Steam warning. There is malicious software hosted by Steam. The title below just drained me for $15,000. So, yeah, friends, so they put malware in the game code so that you download the game and then they can basically control your computer. That's how, unfortunately, Nerd Girl from the PulseChain community, she got done like that as well, friends. It's very unfortunate. She didn't have a hardware wallet. So please, friends, just be careful, friends. Everything's bugged, dude. Friends, they're trying to steal our money, man. They're trying to steal your money. Friends, there's scammers everywhere. Okay? You only have, this is half joking, one way, if you're talking to anybody, is you can ask them, hey, stand up in your room and say Kim Jong-un is a fat, ugly piece of shit. Say it right now. And say he's gay. Call him gay right now. So what's happening is many employers who are recruiting, when they ask some of the people interviewing, when they say, hey, say Kim Jong-un is fat and disgusting and you hate him right now. There's been many, many reports. People will just completely end the interview and they disappear. Yeah, because if they say that, because they were all in the office, right? They were with the gun pointed ahead. So it's very, very unfortunate, friends, like that. We can't do anything about it, right? From their end. What you can do is protect yourself, okay? Use separate crypto wallet. Friends, I don't touch my PC. I open literally nothing except the same websites. That's it. Literally, I don't go to anything new. YouTube, Twitter, I don't click on any links. In Telegram, anybody puts a link, auto ban. I don't give a shit. I don't give a crap. I don't care. Just delete. Get rid of. I don't upload any files. People try to send me files. I tell people, oh, by the way, you try to send me a file, I'm just going to block you. You want to send a screenshot of a PDF? That's what you got to do. You send the screenshot of the JPEG. Okay, so, and also, if you have a hardware wallet, it's not impossible for them. It's just harder for them to scam you, you know, but, oh, man, it's just be careful when it comes out there, friends. Yeah, but, you know, do we really got to be careful of people trying to steal our money? I mean, this thing's taken forever. Gosh, it feels like we're just going to have to be more worried about one of these asteroids to freaking hit the Earth instead of like Altseason missing the top, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Don't forget it loves you. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.